Welcome to Clash of Health. Thanks for being here today. It is July 18th, 2026. I have an Akashic weather report. It was a little bit more, I would say, ethereal, if that could be, if that could be so. Um, I see a box and it's almost like I'm looking down at a room from above, like a room without like a roof on it. And then I'm taken out of this room to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and I see like a sailboat and someone pulling up the sail. And then I hear the clicking of the sail, and I'm traveling with an angel over night sky, and I see residual smoke. And again, I'm taken to like the Canadian fires and Portsmouth. And I looked up, is Portsmouth affected by the Canadian fires? And I was told by AI that yes, both Maine, or excuse me, New Hampshire and Portsmouth, Virginia, both cities are affected by the smoke. And then I see this sharp arrow, and it's so sharp that you can't touch it. And I get a sense that this is the new weaponry. It's almost like this sharp ability to cut through things. And I got a sense it had to do with like computer systems and like a virtual weaponry. And it was very precise. And I wondered if it had to do with like weather manipulation. And Anki tells me he's got tears in his eyes, and he says yes. This is so miss. We are waiting, but he says we are waiting for the opportunity to step in, and this will be early September, like September 1st. And I asked, is this in 2027 or 2026, or is this in 2027? And I didn't get an accurate read. And then I see these stacks of books, read or write books. And alchemical changes in your world, there's an opportunity for change, that we all have this opportunity during this kind of trying time, or for sure trying time or times, to change. So as the world outside of us changes, we have this ability and responsibility to do the inner alchemical changes at the same time. I'm told that the time is ripe for all of you if you choose to take it. So there's a choice point. Do we work on inner change while the world around us is changing? And I was told also, so I was told that we can't do things alone, that we have to do things in community, that even though inner alchemical changes need to be taking place inside of us, we need to join with other people to catalyze on these changes as groups. And let's see what else. To work in communities, that light workers need to come alone, that we can't do it by ourselves. I think this was definitely a message I took to heart for me, that I need to kind of look to do this more in community with other people. And if you're watching this video, I know there's not too many people who watch it, so I think that this pointedly is directed at all of us, that we need to find our respective tribes. And then I was given the reminder that it's important to take care of our health, to eat healthy fruits and vegetables, to sleep well, to take care of our bodies, because our bodies are a vessel of our soul. So I thought that was a really interesting way that they put it. And then I saw the finished house. So I guess it relates to, I was called back in, sorry, keep getting interrupted. So back in 2025, last year, I was called to go to Santa Fe, New Mexico, to build the House of All. And it was almost like a metaphoric house, because I never did find a specific house in the Southwest. But what was really interesting today was that house that didn't have a roof on it had a roof on it. So it was almost like now is the time to build community. Like it was a half done house. And at the end of this meditation in the Akashic Records, the house was completed. It was a white house with black shutters. So it's almost kind of like a spanning of duality, like finding non-duality in a community. And so the house was a finished product. And I saw these fairies, like these little fairies around the house and in the house. And then I was taken to, I want to say Denmark, and somebody named Hans. And then they were like a black, so it was Hans and then Faulkner, Faulkner, like William Faulkner, the author, who actually did write books around World War II. But this Hans was like a shoemaker or a blacksmith. He was a craftsman, and he continued to do his work even though the war was going on around him. And then I saw like this young soldier who was working for the Nazi German army. And I was told they know not what they have done. They know not what they have done. You know not what you have done. What you're unaware of your circumstances, I was told. So it's almost like we all are culpable and complicit with what's going on in our world and the world around us right now. Um, Evil takes place underlined every day in your world. Every day, march on, Calvary here. Um, then I saw a letter, which kind of reminds me of my memoir that's coming out soon. Um, and then I must get it out. A new day, sunshine, carry on, and then something about Portugal. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening. Sorry, this is a little disjointed, but hopefully you got the gist of this message.